Good morning. I got sleep last night. Sleep is always good. Good morning, everybody. Checking this out. I am streaming. It says I'm live. Haha. I am breaking up the Bubba Shipes 80% success targets over here. So that makes me happy. Let's make this week 2 of going live 100% of the time instead of streaming without streaming. Good morning, everybody. My name is Sincerely George, and I am so happy to be with you this morning. I don't even have all my lights on, which is fantastic. I got enough sleep last night, and I am ready for a good time. So I want to say a big thank you to all the people that reached out to me on Twitter yesterday and said, you sort of seemed sad yesterday. And I was like, yes, I am. I don't like to see people marginalized around the globe. You know, I want to see beautiful, amazing world where people can have as much fun as me and dance down the street. Yes, I dance down the street. I was actually dancing in the office yesterday afternoon. Somebody connected me with this awesome song. I forgot the name of the song, but it's now my favorite song. Well, right now it's my favorite song, and I listen to it like a 5-year-old over and over and over and over again. It's like riding with a 5-year-old in the minivan, and they're like, no, play Frozen one more time. And you're like, I'm gonna kill that little white-haired girl. I forgot her name already. But yes, I've been listening to that song like crazy, got busted for dancing in the office yesterday afternoon, and just generally having fun. In other important, George trying to constantly improve, in listening to yesterday's live stream, I realized that I say right as part of every single sentence. So that's what I'm working on. And I hope that you are out there pursuing your goals and having a lot of fun as well. So with that, let's get this party started. I wanted to call this a party when I was posting my Twitter. I don't even know if I got my Twitter post out there this morning. Let me take a look because I think I might have forgot it. I probably did. I probably forgot it. I don't think I put it up this morning. So thank you to everybody that's here, and I don't think I put my Twitter post out there, so if you can share the post. But it's a good day, it's a great day. But I want to focus in on something that's really important and very important for our community. Yesterday I posted a tweet. Did I even say welcome? I am just flutterbrain over here. I think I did say welcome. If I didn't say welcome, welcome. So yesterday afternoon, while out on Twitter stalking people, I stumbled across a fraudulent account that has the ability to do a lot of damage for the XRP community. I know that one was started in regards to Tiffany Hayden, and there was one started for one of my accounts once, but the spam or scam account that I'm going to be talking about, I really would like everybody that's here to go out and to report this account. And the reason I say that is because this account has the ability to rob a lot of people of their XRP. So I'm going to flip over to that now. So, oh, come on. There we go. It's showing my highlighting, which I'm very happy about. So this account here is a scam account for WeSwin. And I think this one just got started, actually. You know, I've done my own, deep dive on some of the security around this, but you have the ability to go in and change your Twitter handle at any point, right? It's very easy, and you can change your Twitter handle to whatever you want. And what happens is that a lot of these scam accounts will go out, change the Twitter handle to one person one day and change it to somebody else the next day. That account then becomes unfindable. But currently it looks as though they're thinking about going after WeSwin. And the reason this is a problem is because WeSwin, I'm saying his name again, Mr. Wind is the creator of the XRP tip bot. So anybody who has problems with the XRP tip bot, is asking questions, it looks like my funds are gone or stolen, would reach out to this account. And it looks like his account at first blush, but it's actually not. So, this is an opportunity for this account to say, okay, send me your keys or send me information, send it here and I'll transfer it into your account like a standard cryptocurrency scam goes. And actually people would be lost. There would be nothing that Mr. Wynn could do to actually help that person get their funds back. So for those that are here that are interested in going and blocking, reporting this account, I'm going to paste it here. I'm not include, I'm trying to really keep them separate because I don't want anybody to be tricked, because all it is one letter off, and I've highlighted it here exactly which letter it is, right? The name, the printed name at the top of who I am comes through clear. I need to check my speakers because I was listening and I was like, holy cow, that woman is loud. Oh, who is that? Who is that crazy woman? She is loud. Turn that girl down. So I'm turning myself down. So, the printed name is the correct name up on the top, but the actual handle is spelt with just one letter difference. So if we look at Mr. Wynn's real profile, you see that he has 22,000 followers, whereas this account only has 35 followers. But what can happen is that somebody can say, oh my goodness, the tip bot's not working properly. Somebody else, another Twitter account, can say, oh, reach out to this account and it'll help you. And then all of a sudden that conversation is started, and that's an opportunity for a crypto scam. So this account doesn't have to do anything other than be there waiting for somebody to reach out to it. So let's get it blocked. Let's get it shut down. And if enough people report it, they will start to realize what the problem is and deal with it. So that's my public service announcement for the day. Moving on. So here for XRP is getting more followers. I'm not starting my stream talking about it. I actually slept last night. Actually, I had a chance to talk to some people who really expressed some interest in it. And I'm really excited about what we're doing about this. I haven't figured out the exact number of days until the event, but we're at like 74 days until the event. So we have some time to get this rolled out. Everybody involved really wants this to be a community activity where everybody is able to really talk about how develop XRP and XRP Ledger developers help us as a community. And one awesome article that has already been written about it is on Crypto Community USA. And so I'm going to include that here in the chat, so you guys can go and check it out, which is fantastic. This is a new website that exists within our space to help spread information and news about what's going on in the community. And we got posted. I'm super excited. And there's even the announcement video. So, as people are looking for ways to spread information about the event that we're going to be having on November 16th, this is an article that you can use to help spread awareness about what's going on. And don't you worry, I will be talking about it again because it's near and dear to my heart. Having people able to, dig themselves out of situations is something that I think is really important. I am not big on free handouts, but I am totally about giving people the support they need to create economic prosperity for themselves. So yeah, I think that is what the tools that developers are building is really all about. So definitely check out that website. And we have 4 subscribers on this channel, which is really cool. This is the Here for XRP channel that I'm showing right now. And it's created a couple of videos, but this is where the event is going to be happening. So, it's going to be an award ceremony style event. I don't think all the parameters for it are defined, but we really want to, focus on people that are doing great things in our community. A lot of us focus in on the content creators, right? The content creators are the ones like me who are out here, talking heads, telling us about what's going on, dissecting the news, and really getting into the story of the day. But behind all that are the doers, the people that are building the things that enable us to do the things that we're doing. So everybody that's involved in the early phase of Here for XRP and trying to drive recognition and recognition and participation, those words, in the Here for XRP event is really excited about how we will recognize people. And oh yes, it's Beyonce's birthday. I thought this hit my Twitter stream this morning, and so I had to share it. It's out of here though, and I actually I wanted to pull this over here. So like I was saying a second ago, it will be an award ceremony style event. And where did this inspiration come from? It came from this article from CoinDesk. I spoke about this yesterday. This relates to The XRP army being number 4 in CoinDesk's most influential people in blockchain in 2018. I'm realizing you guys can't see my entire screen, so I need to shorten this a little bit because I noticed that yesterday. But yeah, CoinDesk listed the XRP army as the number 4 most influential force in the blockchain space last year. Now, this article is not very, definitely doesn't shine us in the best light. It really speaks to us being a lot of bots, right? So Lionel is a bot. Lionel, it actually, that's one of the things that I've been talking to the people about is like, I would like the most likely to be a bot award, because I think that would be pretty fun. There are some people in our community that are pretty darn hilarious, and Lionel is one of them with his anti-Bitcoin maximalist tweets. I'm always entertained by them, but I'm sure people in the broader cryptocurrency space are like, that is a bot. It's a bot. And it's like, no, there's a man behind that. Another one that was also, discussions about Fudster, like most likely to spread FUD. And I'm thinking that Crypto Bitlord is definitely up high on that chart this year with his petition to get to fork the XRP XRP ledger, which so there has to be some fun in it, but also an opportunity to really recognize some people that are doing awesome things in our space. So moving on. I have like 2 minutes before I have to go and stop talking to myself, which is fantastic. So I don't know if anybody has talked. So is another word. I thought I got rid of so, and I'm back on so now that I've gotten rid of right. Arr. So a research company, Elliptic, raised $23 million from SBI Holdings, right? Oh, I said right. So anyways, yesterday we were talking about how much money it takes for, to really roll out a development solution. And this is their Series B funding. So Elliptic, a company specializing in tracking transactions on public blockchain, raised $23 million during a Series B financial round. And the Japanese corporation SBI Holdings has become the largest investor. I thought that was really interesting, along with the fact that Albion VC, Signal Fire, Octopus Ventures, and Santander Innovators is also participating in this financial round. And I don't think I highlighted it, but yeah, here it talks about, he emphasizes that SBI Holdings will integrate its AI-based and machine learning products to develop by Elliptic, both in its exchange business, the VC trade solution, and its custodial services. In addition, SBI Holdings, a major holder of XRP, believes the company is best suited for tracking transactions on the Ripple network. I thought this was really exciting because, it just speaks to the fact that there is continued growth and focus on ways to make our entire system, our entire ecosystem more sustainable and safe for investors. So I'm really excited about the fact that SBI has made this investment along with the Santander Innoventures, because they're both major players in the XRP Ripple space. They're leveraging Ripple's technology solutions. And so the fact that they're going out and investing in other solutions that are going to help move them farther, this is promising. It speaks to their ongoing work and investment in the space. So for those of you that don't know, I thought we'd make this a little bit of an education moment, right? So how does funding work? So you have just anybody giving you money, donations, XYZ, but when you're working on a startup or a new business venture, you go through different versions of funding. So you've got pre-seed funding, which is commonly when you ask your friends, your family to just, please give me some money to help get this going. The earliest stage of funding a new company comes so early that the process is not generally included among funding rounds. It's known as pre-seed. At this stage, typically refers to the period when a company's founders are first getting their operations off the ground. Then you go to seed funding, and I think I might have been ahead a little bit of a jump start here, but seed funding is when you are going out and, you know, begging friends and family, can you please take out a second mortgage on your house to help me get this startup going, which is a bad idea because most startups fail. Most businesses fail. And you can also find angel investors at this point who will give a small amount, you know, maybe 250K. Yeah, I'd love 250K or $50,000 to your venture to get it sort of going. The most potential investors at the seed funding round are founders, friends, family, incubators, and venture capitalists. So at this stage, you give away a lot of your company for the funding that you receive. The next phase is Series A. Once a business has developed a track record, an established user base, consistent revenue figures, or some kind of key performance indicators, the company may opt for Series A funding. All right. Then you get to Series B. And this is the round where Elliptical, let me get their name again, Elliptic is with their funding. So they're already established. They're already, you know, generating revenue, working in the space, they've already been in operations for at least, I would say, 2 years. I didn't go out and look at their numbers from that perspective, but they're at Series B funding. So they're really in the growth phase. They're, you know, everybody understands what their target market is, who they're focused on, and how they plan on generating revenue, because I've already provided examples of how they're doing that. So I'm really excited about this. That was a little journey down, like what do the different series and rounds of funding mean for those that don't understand that. But yes, into the gossip. Did Binance just blatantly copy BitMEX's futures documentation? It looks like they did. We won't go deep into this, but BitMEX released some pretty damning screenshots of, you know, this is ours, this is yours. It looks exactly the same. And, you know, it's funny how quickly these things turn around, because Binance CEO CZ was quick to apologize, tweeting, "Shame on us. Binance had not read the BitMEX." Really? It was word for word, dudes. And it hadn't read the BitMEX documentation, but seems we missed the apparent plagiarism in its due diligence. Due diligence, you didn't think they'd go out and read your stuff. But this really speaks to the fact that as different companies are innovating in the space, they are going back and referencing each other. We're so early at this point that when one company has a great idea, other companies are quick to jump on that when they see that it's being very successful. Another example of this in our space is what has gone on with, and they aren't top of mind right now, but what has gone on with thru and Binance going out and copying their interest-based program, which is awesome. It speaks to the fact that it's working, and I think will bring a higher level of adoption to that solution. Now, you got to go do your own research on whether or not it's right for you. Myself, I don't do it. I want to hold my keys, not your keys, not your money. Yes, and I don't want to lose anything, even though the value may be down right now. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. So I have one other story that we will talk about if we have time, but I need to go to the chat. Yes, good morning, everybody. So I'm going to butcher your name, but I still love you. So Rosu, you need to put some pronunciation out there so I understand how to say that. But Rosu was the first here and helped me correct the title of this video. So very big thank you to you. Followed by Nate. And I don't know if you want to be recognized as who you are, so you have to tell me that, because I don't want to break anybody's, confidentiality. Yes, and I just said that word like somebody else in the space, but yes, anybody's confidentiality, that is key. So, followed by Javon, Albertina Elf, Lionel, the Crypto Camper, Jungle Inc., Jerry Hall, RTB Dutchy. Ooh, good people in here. My favorite person, XRP Angel Connie. You shared some good news with me yesterday, which makes me very happy. I'm so happy. I'm happy for my Connie. Rochelle, who else? SPO, awesome to have you here this morning. David D, I'm not sure. Congratulations on getting your wrench back. You have been taken out of time out. Danny Torres, Yo-Yo Biggs. Fantastic to have you here, my friend. Ahmed Ali. Thank you, Erie. Whatever the message, we have to behave here. We have to behave. We're going to be getting more and more people, more and more conservative people in this space. And I need to make sure that this is a safe place where they decide to come in and participate in discussions. Who else do we have? Peru Crypto. Fantastic to have you here this morning. And Scully's House of Thrillers. I hope you've put out chapter 21. I look forward to reading more of your book. Niz, Illy, Naomi, the Great Pate, George, I don't know how to say your last name, Jorge. So Jorge Pacio, awesome to have you here. I'm sorry for butchering your name. Paul Sims, who else? Ferdy, holy cow, Ferdy, did you see my message about, you said you were going to put it out there, and I ended up having to put it out there because I saw Rabbit kick XRP, sad that we weren't raising money for the XRP fund. So I had to put out my part of our chat in regards to our fundraising efforts and our weight loss. And I hope you started. I recorded videos for all of that, Verdi. And then, yeah, it was off and running with the other stuff that we're doing for XRP. So going on, I'm going to circle back to that in a second, but we've got Matt Ritker. No, I said that completely wrong. Crawfish XRP. I hope you guys are laughing at my inability to speak because I do. Stuart XRP. Who else? Calvin Knight. Wow. Holy cow. Great. 20. Okay, chapter 21 is out. Thank you, Scully. I'm going to have to go and read that. I love listening to you read your book. You are a fantastic author and, just great space. Great content that you share. And Ferdy, you replied, awesome. I hope you were on vacation when you weren't replying. So I don't know if you guys have seen this. I think some of you have because I talked about it last week, but Ferdy put out a challenge, a weight loss challenge. He is out there and he's going to be giving away a lot of XRP if he does not lose the weight that he proposed. And I opted in for the challenge and said, okay, I'm in it to win it. Here, it would put me on point for, the BMI, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, by December 31st, if I haven't lost 15 pounds, I have to give XRP to the XRP fund. Aw, poor girl. Put out that I would, if he exceeds my weight loss by 5 pounds, then I will also give additional XRP to all of the charities that he is trying to raise funds for. So very exciting about that. So David D wrote a paragraph here and it says, with that, hopefully we will hopefully the BitTrue ambassadors abide by the FTC guidelines and disclose that they are being compensated by BitTrue to the first line for BitTrue and advocates of power piggy advocate for truth. David D, that is a really big conversation. I've been, I actually heard about that on the Hodl review this weekend, the Saturday live stream that he did. It totally in context of something else, but that conversation came up and I started doing a little bit of research into that. And I personally thought that ambassadors were not compensated, but I'm coming to find out that they actually are compensated. I haven't done a deep dive on the topic, but I completely agree with your comment here because, when you're out there talking about a specific exchange or a product, there's actually very specific rules about saying that you're being compensated for it. So the two that I like are, I am being compensated for saying this. It's important for you to put that on your website. It's important for you to put that on any recommendation for the product that you're doing. And also, it's also important for you to tell your customer if the photo has been retouched, right? Like, this photo has been retouched. These may not be the results that you will see. Fantastic. Thank you so much for telling me that cream is not going to do what I expect. Thank you so much to the crypto camper. Being here is, well, I need my coffee. My coffee comes first, but thank you. And what was said is SG is the best thing in the morning next to my coffee. She just doesn't know it yet. Aw, you guys are awesome. But what do you guys think about the BitTrue ambassador program? I have yeah, companies can do whatever they want. I'm so happy we live in an open. I wish for less government regulation. You know, Milton Friedman. I'm a strong proponent of Milton Friedman. I like his policies: less government, protect each other from one another. But I'm not. He might be dead, right? Like, we're talking about guy that was on air in the 80s. He was on Donahue in the 80s talking about his beliefs about government policy. So I'm not talking about current political stuff, but I really ascribe to that less government. But at the same time, I think it's really important that we have some consumer protection out there to help people understand what's going on in the space, and so that people aren't selling snake oil. And my concern about what's going on with the thru ambassador program is that I'm not seeing the level of transparency I would want in regards to who they are, how they're finding ambassadors now that we are saying that they're paid, and then what protections exist for ambassadors if anybody comes back at them with a lawsuit, right? Because they're not, my thought is that they're probably not being given employment documentation. And so what's the flow through on legal proceedings if somebody says, oh, you know, you inspired me to invest in this and then I lost my money, right? If somebody launches a lawsuit against thru, is that employee because you're being compensated, right, included as being part of thru, or will they be sued independently? And is anybody prepared for that? So my concerns are really around what protections are being put out there for these ambassadors, and you know, what guidance is being provided to these ambassadors so that they themselves know their rights and what they should be doing while they're promoting whether it be Power Piggy or thru, right? It's a new space and all of the regulation hasn't been defined. So I'm a little bit concerned, but you know, and Crypto Camper says, wait, the ambassadors are paid? Seriously? I need more information on this. I don't fully understand, but yes, based on the research that I have done, they are paid. And it sounds as though they're compensated based on their own unique skill ability, right? We won't go into the gender breakup of men being paid less than women or vice versa or any of that. But yes, supposedly they are being compensated, and I haven't found any specific documentation on that, what the compensation schedule is, how people are elected into these roles, you know, and they have the right to hire whoever they want. I hire whoever I want, right? When I need something done, I hire whoever I want, and I don't want anybody getting into defining that for me. Again, go listen to Milton Friedman if you are questioning what my beliefs are in regards to interference into everybody's free will. Nonetheless, when you're out there promoting things and using people that are community members and that is their role, and they're speaking from this position of being a customer and referring something, then we start to get into potential hot water, and you're walking a very fine line on whether or not it's legal or not. In the US, it is legally required by law, and YouTubers have been sued recently. Additional subscribers need to know this. I am being compensated, and applaud ambassadors. Just be transparent. I totally agree, right? And I stay away from a lot of the drama around this. I know that, you know, there was some, no, you can't be an ambassador. I need to be an ambassador before you. And, you know, they can do whatever they want, but if there's no transparency and these people are actually being compensated, and is it, you know, you have compensation through affiliate, right? I share my link and I say, go here, and I get, you know, 1% of all of your trading. But if I'm being compensated outside of that, that's what I'm talking about. Now, it would be very interesting to get information on this topic. Now, I personally don't use thru. I know I have a thru account. I have an account on a lot of different exchanges. Account comes up, opportunity to use it, I get an account. Now, I haven't used thru. I tried at one point to do the Power Piggy, and then it's like, oh, you need to have tokens here. I'm forgetting, because this was a while ago. I was like, I don't have time for this now. And just looking at how it's set up, I was like, whatever, I don't have time for this right now. So I would like to see more details come out about this. The challenge is that when these questions are put to thru, the thru official account, they don't necessarily always respond. And it is not a topic that I'm stalking or on. So really go out and do your own research. I don't have all the answers. And I don't care what thru does or who's an ambassador or whether they're promoting. What I care about is the fact that people need to be following the law. I don't want to see people being sued at a later date because of something that they didn't understand or didn't know how to work with. And I don't want customers falling into using something because somebody who's being compensated and isn't even protected potentially by the law, said it was what they needed to do. So that's the part of it I care about. And it doesn't matter if it's thru or somebody else. Like, seriously, that's the piece. So, if I can get answers to that, that would be awesome. And if you have answers to any of this stuff that I've raised, DM me, send me a DM. I always love to hear from people, especially the haters. Oh my goodness. So XRP Angel Connie says that makes sense. Why some are trying so hard to get that position now. It has been crazy with all the mad tweets. I don't even see those tweets. I'm only looking for tweets from XRP Crypto Connie. That's it. That's it. So David D says, I don't need to know the details of how they are being compensated. I want them to disclose to subscribers that they are being compensated. They are biased because of their community, and the community needs to know it. Totally. I agree. I completely agree. And I am so happy I have real discussion. It's like I'm on Chip from the XRP Minute or the HODL review. I feel important today. Let me draw my zipper up a little bit more. Ooh, I'm so excited. I'm important. People are having real conversation in my Twitter stream. Or no, it's not my Twitter. In my chat over here. Yes. Yes, Wall. No, it's great conversation. And I think that because David D, the guy that just got his wrench back, thinks this is important. 3 or 4 people that I actually care about. Hey, Aiden, I hope you aren't sitting in school with your earbuds in listening to us when you should be listening about math, but I'm really happy you're here. So I'm going to dig into this a little bit more. RTB Dutchy says, Lionel is being paid by Bitcoin. Totally. I'm sure of it. Oh, and Lionel shares a document. Let's see. What is Lionel sharing? Oh, this man sold 600 Bitcoin mining computers and then walked out of his jail cell. What? The art of the exit. Ooh, wow. Wow. So this is a really interesting article. This is the man. This man stole 600 Bitcoin mining computers and then walked out of his jail cell. No, he just disappeared. Oh my goodness. I need to read this. But yeah, more thefts are coming. I'm not at this point, like it used to be cannabis, like, oh my goodness, cannabis operations, they will be robbed. And now it's mining operations. It's a lot of different stuff. So yes. And if it wasn't for you, Lionel, I would have talked about my dramas over the weekend. Actually, I will anyways. So it appears I have multiple boyfriends online. Who knew? Yeah, it sort of derailed my weekend, but I have successfully blocked my supposed boyfriends that I have. If anybody is wondering if I have boyfriends or not, I just want to let you know that I am definitely difficult to manage, does not follow instructions. Oh, what else do I not do very well? Oh, goodness. Doesn't follow instructions, doesn't listen, most likely to run off and go and dance with somebody else on the dance floor because they're a better dancer. Yeah, we'll sit down at other people's table and start talking to them, and we'll walk out if you have a temper tantrum anywhere in public while I am there because I don't want to be embarrassed. But yeah, Twitter is a hot mess is all I have to say. I did not know that Twitter could be so obnoxious. It's like high school. Like, what the heck, people? So if anybody tells you that I have a boyfriend, just tell them that I don't. Remind them that that is not a possible solution for me. So, yeah, I just want to bring that up. People were like, don't say it. Don't say it. And I'm like, whatever. I will say whatever I want on my channel. I would love, I want everybody to know, because if there's some liar out there that is telling you this, then you know that they're lying. If they're lying about this, then they're lying about something else. So what else? There's nothing else to talk about. That we've covered everything that's important in the news, except for Connie. XRP Angel Connie is amazing, and I haven't seen her say it. She's actually saying other things like hello to everybody. But if you have not liked this video, please remember to go out and like this video. If you need some laughter to get your day going and the Fudsters are on your case, definitely go watch Chip the XRP Minutes live stream from last night. He was cracking me up like you wouldn't believe. It was just like FUD destroying one, boom. FUD destroying number two, boom. I was driving and I was laughing. I was just like, yeah, Chip, I can tell you're a little bit angry right now. So that is it. All right. So, and in other news, if anybody else has anything else to say, I am actually going to go to work closer to on time today. So I'm really grateful that you are here today. I got more than enough sleep. I will definitely be fun for all the people that I'm at work with. And yeah, I look forward to tomorrow. I will be talking more about here for XRP, as will other people in the community. As I mentioned, we have an article out here on Crypto Community USA. Let me share that one more time. If you want to help spread the word about it, that would be awesome. But I'm going to be working with the people who are involved to make sure that we get a really good PR announcement out there that's really crystal clear, because less words is better. Less confusion is better. So on that note, I am over and out, and I want to say a big thank you to all of you for coming and joining me this morning. This is my favorite place to be. Coffee first, then some meditation and prayer, and then, yeah, then on over here. All right, love you guys. Have a great one. Bye. Amazing. Oh, sure. I got this. You said that was bad. I stopped. Yes, of course I'm still streaming. Of course I'm still streaming. I hope you can't. Am I still streaming? Oh my gosh. No, I didn't find the button. I hit the wrong button. I thought I was streaming. I came over here to talk to you guys. I always talk afterwards because I don't talk enough during. Oh, at least I can laugh at myself. Instead I started recording. I actually started recording yesterday too. Yeah, I'm blushing right now. You can't see it, but when I make an idiot, you know, having fun. Oh, thank you. Thank you for telling me I'm still screaming. I love you guys. Yes, I'm a real human. Go out and chase your goals today. Have fun with your life. I know life can be daunting at times, but have fun, make yourself laugh, and yeah, chase your dreams. All right, I am going to try and hit the right button now. The right button. Oh goodness, I love my life. All right, bye.